I am ready. Terry, are you ready?
Always, definitely.
Okay, we are ready. We're going to do our intro song. Here we go. Intro song. This is my intro song. All right. Welcome, welcome. All right, you are live. This is Rhonda's Room. Welcome. Rhonda's Room on Power 108.9. We have a fantastic show. I have been advertising this all week. I am so excited, y'all. We have 3 profound men. That's what I've been tagging this as, because there are 3 men that were totally different and they're powerful in their own right. I even wore a dress, y'all, because I had to get right for my guys here to welcome them properly. But we're going to have an awesome night tonight. If you haven't started your watch party, get it going right now. Like and share this. And we are going to get ready. Terry is just about set up. We got 3 guests. So we've got Terry Moore tonight. He is a motivational speaker. He is a golden record winner, and he's going to tell us about a whole bunch of other stuff. And he's an author. We also have Gerald Emerson Rose, who is a human rights activist. He is your modern day Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X.
Oh.
Respect this, brother. Oh, he's controversial. Y'all gonna be pissed off when he gets on. I'm telling. That's why he's in the middle, so we can keep it together. And then we're gonna finish off with my boo, with Ty Norris, my radio husband, and y'all gonna finally hear the story about how that came to be. So let's get started. So my very first guest, this brother here. How did I meet you? Acting. That's how I met you.
Okay.
Acting. Yes. Terry Moore. I met you through acting. And because I was acting for a while. And he also does a lot of acting himself. And he's got these amazing posts that caught my attention. And we'll get into that too. But he always posts and he talks to his future wife in his posts.
Always.
And that really caught my attention. And then I started to get to know about him. And I saw, his story. And then he's an author and he's a motivational speaker. And he's just awesome. And I just want to welcome you, Terry. This is Terry Moore. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
And so what we'll do is we'll get started. Just tell us a little bit about yourself, where you hail from, what you got going on. Just introduce yourself to the people out here.
Cool. I am originally a New Yorker, born and raised in Brooklyn.
All right.
To my Brooklyn people, what's up?
I'm Buffalo, but it's not the same thing. But I'm somewhat from New York. Somewhat.
So
I'm
born
from the top
and raised,
side. Okay.
As Houdini would say, born and raised in the streets of Brooklyn.
There you
3
go.
of us,
there you
and
go.
we're all good looking.
There you go.
But I've been involved in the music industry for close to 30 years. Got started in 1986. And been very blessed to work with a lot of great people, such as MC Light, Audio 2 from Top Billin'.
Yes.
Shout out to Latifah, Queen Latifah.
I did a movie with Queen Latifah.
Which movie?
Yes, I was in Steel Magnolias with Felicia Rashad,
yeah.
Queen Latifah. Yeah.
Yeah, she's one of the coolest, most down there.
She was good. She sat down and ate lunch with us.
Oh,
yeah, she
live,
was cool.
no
A couple
joke.
of the others, I won't say who, wouldn't even speak to us. But
I know, for real. Yeah, but Live
Queen
has always
sat down with us. That was cool.
Always been down. Live's been very cool. I've known La since she was 16 years old.
Yep.
No, not La.
Oh, okay.
Just La.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And let's see, what else can I tell you about? Worked on the record Self-Destruction.
Yes.
Which was a blessing.
Yes.
With Nelson George and KRS-One. And
yes.
Billboard Magazine, Right On Magazine, Word Up, and a bunch of other things.
Yeah, this is musical legend here, and his roots go deep, y'all. Really deep. Back when I was DJing in Philadelphia, back in Big Daddy Kane days.
WDAS radio.
Yeah, yes, actually, yes.
Better Ball and
yes,
I know all of that.
DJ Hollywood and
That's
stuff.
up.
Yeah, but my name was Sweet Tea because we couldn't think of anything for Rhonda, so my last name is Thompson. So we came up with Sweet Tea before the rapper Sweet Tea came out.
Yeah,
because I was gonna go with Bella because I'm Italian, but I was like, nah, everybody does Bella. So I was the original Sweet Tea.
There you go.
And when I was doing the blue light parties, you was making them. So
I definitely in '86. So shout out to DAS and Butterball and Word, Lady B and all of them.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Now you said you have a gold record.
Yes.
as well. What is that for?
I actually have 4. I've got.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
Gold record for Self-Destruction.
Awesome.
Gold and platinum for the More Money soundtrack.
Yeah.
And then platinum for Sinead O'Connor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Get out of here, Sinead, too.
Yeah, and I'm waiting for Roughneck from MC Light.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, all right. Good. Okay, wow. I'm speechless now. Okay, I wasn't ready for that. Okay.
I appreciate that.
All right, and then you are an author as well. You are a motivational speaker, and before we get into that, tell them a little bit about your history, because there's a reason, and one of the reasons I love you so much and I respect you so much, Terry, is because of your story.
Thank you.
And how you overcame and what you stand for. And people wouldn't know this just by looking at you or hearing. Mm-hmm. Tell them a little bit about what it is you deal with and like how you overcame and how you turned that all around and triumphed into where you are now.
Well, I was born with cerebral palsy. In fact, I just finished talking. I was at Georgia State University this morning.
I saw that.
Talking to the kids. Yeah. So I feel like I'm having deja vu here. But born with cerebral palsy. When I was born, my mother had the German measles.
Okay.
And fast forward about 20 years later, I was watching Prince, American Music Awards. Mm-hmm. Gotten fired from my first corporate job.
Sort of kind of got fired.
Sort of kind of got fired, yeah.
What had happened was.
But it was a blessing because I didn't really want to do that job anyway. So they sort of did me a favor. And I was watching Prince perform American Music Awards.
Wow.
And I was like, yo, that's what I want to do. I want to do something to have fun and get paid doing it. And so I started working at recording studios. Okay. And as I mentioned today, I was working for free. At a recording studio in Manhattan, but it opened up the doors for me to work with everybody from Roy Ayers to Yoko Ono.
Oh, wow.
In the studio, so that was a blessing. Yeah.
I did not know that either. See, I'm learning more and more and more. Every time I spend time with you, I learn more about you. Because the last time I saw you was a table read. You had invited me to a table read. Yeah, that was the last time.
What? And that wasn't actually my table read.
You just thought of me for that. You thought I'd be good for that. There you go.
So I was hanging out.
Brother will hook you up. You need to make friends with Terry, y'all.
Always.
He has connections like you would not believe.
I appreciate that.
All right. So what we're going to do is we are going to take a break real quick, and we're going to come right back, and we're going to find out he has a major event coming up, y'all. You don't want to miss it. Come on back. Rhonda's Room, Power 108.9.
I appreciate that. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Well, we're off air, but we're on air still. Okay. But I'll tell you. Okay, I had such a crush on you. Just reading your posts and stuff, I'm like, now see, I want a guy like that.
I appreciate that. That's what's up. That's what's up.
I was like, yeah, that's a dude right there.
I'm trying.
All right. All right, now your book. We can talk about your book.
Okay. Okay, cool.
That's real big.
Cool.
Okay.
That'll work. I'll do a chapter. Yeah. The paper read with Nat Robinson. You know Nat Robinson?
I know the name.
Nat Robinson was the one that put together the table read. And his son had one of the biggest hip-hop records called Audio Top Bill. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. This goes by so fast, y'all. It flies by.
How long is the show? An hour?
An hour total.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so, yep. Do you have a song you want to bring? Self-Destruction. You should pull that up. Okay.
Self-Destruction.
Now, did you sing on that? Or
No, I just hope KRS and Nelson George put it together.
Okay, cool. Oh, that's going to be tight. All right.
Self-Destruction.
Okay. Oh, he's queuing it up.
He's
queuing it up. That's the wonderful thing about live. We just make it happen.
For real, he's doing it.
We make it happen.
That's what's
All
up.
right. He'll point when we're back.
Cool, okay.
I'm learning to read directions.
There you go.
I sucked the first time. I was so bad the first time.
I'm actually
This is on my second show, so I'm still learning. I'm still learning.
I'm teaching myself sign language.
Really? Now see, I started learning that too. That'd be awesome.
Well, because you could be like, you know.
That would be awesome.
Word, you know?
Yep.
That song, Self-Destruction, it's because it's not on iTunes.
I don't know if it's on iTunes, but you can do.
I'll just YouTube it.
Yeah, YouTube it.
Yeah. Or anything by Light, Cha Cha Cha, or Top Billing, Audio 2.
I can't hear you. What? Do you? You need a chair. I love that shirt. Good. All right, we'll check in here. James, hey, thank you. Cousin Michael is watching. Yeah, I got to do a shout out for my class. Okay, I can't tell everybody that's in my class because you know they're there by court order. But some of my men are watching from the class, so that's good. So shout out to my class. Because I was teaching a class right before I came here. So. Yeah, a couple of people are like, "Why you got a dress on?"
Oh, real? Okay. Okay.
Yep. I know, right? Like, well, I don't dress like this because, especially teaching a men's class, I don't dress like this.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. Yeah.
All right, we are back. Ah, you know that song? Self-Destruction. All right. Now, Terry was on this. He helped KRS-One produce this. That is awesome. Awesome. So what did you do on this record?
Actually, you know how I got involved in this record? All because of MC Light. I started, me and Light started going to the meetings with KRS-One, Nelson George. Shout out to Nelson George. Anybody ever here know Nelson George?
Oh, yeah, clearly.
Most definitely. Nelson George and Carly. And actually, Light couldn't show up to all of the meetings, so I started taking her place, going to all the meetings, and then giving my input and giving my feedback and sort of helping to put the vision together, and that's how it all came about.
Okay, very cool.
You had a question on social media that wanted to talk about the time.
Okay.
The era that we were in during that song, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Yeah. What was the question? They had a question?
Yeah, just about talk about the era and the reason why this song came out.
Oh, yeah, Self-Destruction. What was the meaning behind it?
You know, KRS-One had a record before this song called Stop the Violence. 1, 2, 3, the crew was called BDP. And so from that vision, he came out with Stop the Violence and wanted to do sort of like a hip-hop version of We Are the World. So he brought together... it was KRS-One. D Nice actually produced it.
Oh, nice.
Heavy D was on it. Public Enemy, Naughty by Nature. No, Naughty wasn't on it. Stetsasonic. MC Light was on it. And who else was on it? Red Alert was also in the video. I was actually supposed to be in the video.
Red Alert.
But couldn't get up in the morning to go to the Bronx when I was in Brooklyn. But KRS put it all together. And then he actually came out with a third project called Heal Yourself.
Nice.
Which was the second version of the Stop the Violence.
Okay. Kind of like a Public Enemy type thing with all their songs that they do. Okay.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, I did not know that. And I didn't know that about Self-Destruction. How perfect, because the next one coming up behind you is an activist. See how things work out? These things just, everything.
Straight circle.
Awesome. Now, you've got a book.
Yes, ma'am.
So, what is the name of your book? How did it come about? How can people get it?
The book is actually being revised. It started out as an ebook. The way it came about, because I put a lot of stories on Facebook about the different people that I interacted with in the music industry. And so many people was like, yo, you should write a book. And so that was like 3 or 4 years ago. I actually sat down and wrote a book in a week, turned it into an ebook, put up a website, started selling it. So now I'm revising the book to be more of a hard copy. And the book is basically, if I can share.
What's the name of the book?
Fearless Dream. Can I tell you a chapter?
You can tell us chapter. Yep, you can.
30-second chapter.
30-second chapter, go.
One of my biggest regret in the music industry was I was talking to a young lady, and she was doing a show in Atlanta, one of my biggest music regrets. So I was writing for this magazine at the time, and I, set it up with the record label to interview her. When I called the hotel, the mom picked up the phone. We got on the phone. I literally had notes. I was going to ask her all these questions. Okay. But we wound up talking for an hour and a half. And by the time we hung up the phone, I had stopped writing the notes because the conversation was just flowing.
Okay.
And the thing she said to me before we hung up, she said, "Hey, you know I'm performing at Centennial Olympic Park. You should come and hang out."
Oh, wow.
And I was like, "Cool, okay, I'll be down there after I get off work." Then I got lazy and I was like, you know what? Man, I ain't
You
gonna
didn't go? Are you kidding
I
me?
was in, at the time I was downtown Atlanta. She was performing at Centennial Olympic Park. I didn't have a car. I lived in Gwinnett. For those that know Gwinnett, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go home and I'll see her another time.
Oh boy! So who was it?
Aaliyah.
Shut up.
Aaliyah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Similar interaction with Tupac. I hung out with Tupac.
My God! Shut up!
The night
really?
the Juice came out, and we were at the Apollo Theater. Light was doing a segment with the Apollo Theater, and they had a gigantic green room, and Tupac was with Digital Underground at the time.
Right.
And this is also in the book, but we had a break between the shows. We were doing rehearsal, and then we were going to have a couple hours break, and then we were going to come back and actually tape Showtime to Apollo. So with all these different groups in the green room, Digital Underground and Tupac was one of them. We went to go see me and DJ K-Rock, MC Light's DJ. That's my cousin, Kenneth Moore.
Oh,
Light is actually Lana Moore.
Okay.
So we don't know the connection.
Cousin?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we went to see Juice, and it just blew me away. Mm-hmm. And when it came back, I remember talking to him about the movie, and he just had this atmosphere about him that he knew he was about to blow up.
Wow.
He just knew. And everybody in the room knew that he was about to blow up. Yeah.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
That's, wow. Okay. Very cool. All right. Now you are up for an award.
Shout out to Shannon Carter. The Rice Awards.
Yes, the Rice
nominated,
Awards.
Yes. So vote for me. Go to Rice Awards and vote for me.
You got Rice Awards
Vote's
too,
over,
don't
man.
you?
Oh, vote's over. Yeah. No more voting for you.
Rice Awards too. Michael's got Rice Awards too.
What category?
Best in media.
Oh, best in media?
Best in media.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I need some of my hacker friends. Y'all need to call in so we can open this poll.
There you go.
So yeah, shout out to
Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now, do you have any events coming up, or how can people get in touch with you?
I always tell, first of all, I got to give a shout out to my wonderful lady, Sean Smith. What's up?
Yes.
Giving you a shout out, baby. Also, I just tell people to Google me.
Okay.
Just type in Terry Moore, all my stuff will come up, and I'm approachable.
Say what's up to me. You need to do a book on all those quotes you got, all those love quotes.
Yeah.
The one, because if look at his Facebook page, he has the most profound, most awesome.
Thank you.
Things to his future wife, and then you've got some things that will stop men in their tracks. Like the last one you said was something about, because I shared it over.
I got one for you.
Okay, what is it?
A woman paying $1,800 in bills don't need a guy texting her what you doing.
Oh, okay. There you go.
That's the last thing.
There you go. All right. That's what I'm trying to say, right? He always has these note to men. It's like right in your face. Note to men. I'm just trying to listen.
I had to learn. learn,
So do you have like Instagram or something?
Oh, yeah.
Find me on. Give me something that can find you.
Instagram, Terry_Moore. Facebook, Terry Moore. First, learnthemusicbusiness.com.
Okay.
TerryMoore.com. Like
right.
I say, find me. I'm very approachable.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not about me. I'm about God and life.
You sure are. Well,
Yeah.
I'm so glad that you came. I love you so much, man.
I love you too. I appreciate you.
I am
Thank
so
you.
proud of you. I'm so
Thank
proud
you.
of you.
Appreciate
All right. Well, we're going to come back and get another guest in the seats here. So you are listening to Rhonda's Room on Power 108.9. Oh, my Facebook thing died. See, my Facebook thing dies all the time.
You can interview them all together if you want to. You don't have to do them one by one.
Okay, I didn't know. I'm learning still. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm still learning.
No, you good, brother.
Okay. See, my Facebook Live died again. I'm so glad you got that one going.
Yeah, it's J-O-I.
Why is this? No, not now. Okay. How do I tap into yours that's live? Because
Just share
mine
it.
keeps
Power 108.9.
Okay, see, that's what I'm going to do. Can you share to me or? Yeah.
You have to go to Power 108.9 and share the page.
Okay.
Which way you want to do it? This way or this way?
Go back, go back, go back. All right, cancel, discard. All right, go to Power. All right, let's see. Let's find. I'm sitting here. My neck is breaking. There we go. Okay.
I mean,
so
you can do both.
Share. All right.
Do this. So let me show you a secret.
Okay, so hopefully.
You can't share a video?
Okay, so I shared it. So let me go back to my page, and hopefully it will be there. So I'm scrolling along. There we are. Awesome. Okay, that's better. I'm gonna do that from now on because mine sucks. It keeps dropping on me. All right, so. You got a song, Gerald, that you like? No, it ain't nothing too radical. You can cuss on here. You can do whatever.
I got the video. I got you.
Got it?
Yeah, just on yours. Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah, I didn't see your
Okay, so they're introducing themselves.
I also had a co-host, Miss Rhonda Thompson, for allowing us to have another platform to put out the real news going on in the community.
You ready?
I am ready. Okay. See, this is the part you gotta. Welcome back. Oh, not yet. See, this is the part I don't know yet. All right, welcome back to Rhonda's Room on Power 108.9. We have switched out the chairs. All right, y'all better get ready. Man, I'm just going to tell you right now, you're going to be so pissed off, y'all. Okay, this is the controversial part of the show, but it's a good controversial because I've got a powerful brother here, Gerald Emerson Rose, who is our modern day, I call him modern day Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X, because of the things that he's doing. He's an activist, human rights activist. And I remember when I first met him, okay, I said, well, so are you activists just like for the black community, or like who you activists for? He said, no, for all people. So I was like, okay, I can talk to you. All right, that's cool right there, because, we've got a lot of diversity on the team and stuff. So this man right here is getting reporters mad, mayors mad, police officers fired, suspended. This brother here, you don't want him on your bad side. That's all I'm going to say. Now, he is joined with his staff member, Noki. Is that what?
That's
okay,
correct.
Noki. Okay.
Never travel alone.
Never travel alone. There you go. So, introduce yourself, Gerald. Tell a little bit about your organization and how you got started and where you come from, your family and stuff like that, and how you got into doing what you're doing.
My name is Gerald Rose, president of New Order National Human Rights Organization, originally from Toledo, Ohio. It was not easy growing up. My house and church was put on fire. Death threat calls came in because of my father. You remember the original movie, Dr. King, the original one? My dad went out for that.
Oh, wow.
I remember meeting Rosa Parks. Minister Farrakhan came to my church.
Wow.
So I didn't just wake up and got into this business.
Right.
But one thing it is, I'm not here for the show. I'm not here for the cameras. It's all about the people first.
Got it. That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, your family has a long history as well. What other things have they done as you were growing up that you saw that sparked your interest? Because you could have went a number of different ways.
Right.
So what was it that you knew that you couldn't keep silent anymore? What was it that made you go the direction that you were going?
Eventually, the bloodline.
Okay. All right.
Two of my best friends got killed execution style. And my
wow.
dad went on an 18-day fast. And he said, son, I need you to call a press conference and give an update on what's going on. And I was like, okay, what is he talking about? So I guess I went and passed the test.
Okay.
You know, but when I got a call from Birmingham, Alabama, and said, Gerald, why don't you move to Atlanta? That's the birthplace of Dr. King.
Mm-hmm.
That's where a lot of issues is going on, especially racial issues going on in this country. So I prayed on it, walked out on faith, and relocated to Atlanta.
Okay.
You know, and just built a national human rights organization. And it ain't always been easy.
Right.
Informers coming to my meetings, people that speak on the same issues as me. I didn't understand that. But when I seen 3 issues that went down in Cobb County, now we ain't talking about Atlanta, we talking about Cobb County.
Right.
When the mayor called a African-American city councilman during the city council meeting, be quiet like a tar baby, strike one. I was like, okay, what is going on here?
Ooh.
And then 2 girls got suspended for a teacher used the N-word.
Okay.
And also where just different issues that was taking place. And I'm sorry because I just got off a road trip.
You're fine. I know.
Dealing with an issue in Ohio.
Yeah, we're going to get into that.
But one thing I could say, Rhonda, I can't do this by myself.
No.
That's why it's not I, but we.
Right.
You know, I have a staff member that has my back. I have staff members in Denver, Colorado.
Yeah, you've got a large
Winfield,
staff.
Louisiana.
Large
you
staff.
know, and stuff like that. So we're just doing the great work. And this young man in the studio, originally from Chicago, again, I don't have all the answers.
Okay.
But he brings me knowledge.
Right.
You know what makes a strong leader?
What is that?
His cabinet members behind him.
Absolutely.
That continue to feed me what I need to know as well.
Absolutely.
So that's why I invited this man into the studio with me. He could kind of explain why he got involved.
All right.
And where he's from as well.
Okay, so Noki, where are you from and how'd you get involved with Gerald?
Well, Gerald came to assist my family after my brother was murdered by the Chicago Heights Police Department.
Oh, wow.
A police officer doing a traffic stop. He, got out of jail and he tried to flee. Mm-hmm. And as he was running, the police gave pursuit. Well, this is our version. Mm-hmm. And they wound up cracking his head. And his body was found. Gerald came out and assisted my family. That's how I was contacted through my brother. Told me about his assisting the family. So when I came down to Atlanta and was introduced to him, I said I had to, get behind his back, you know, and find out what I can do to assist him like he assists my family in my absence.
Awesome. Oh, okay. That brings up something. Remind me to come back to that. Me and you have a lot in common. I have a grandson that was murdered on his 13th birthday. Yeah, we'll talk about it. I already told you a little bit about that too. All right, I'm gonna try not to cry. Okay, so I gotta stay focused.
Sometimes
here.
You gotta shed a tear.
Yes. Okay, so let's talk about because I know you want to get to this because it is right now. What is going on in Toledo right now that you just came back? You literally just came back from this trip. And and I've been watching your Facebook posts. I've been watching it, man. It got me upset too. It really, really did. So what is the situation in Toledo?
3 people got pulled over because of a seatbelt. It was in the car, and they say illegal tent.
Right.
All right. So there's nothing really serious about that.
Right.
But when I seen there was 2 twins. When I seen the police pulled up, all I seen a video where it's like I was watching another Rodney King. Mm-hmm. It was just ridiculous on how these 2 twins were just being beaten.
Yeah.
The video went viral. And I'm a type of person.
It's graphic, y'all. Go to his page. It's gonna make you mad.
Fortunately, it was my hometown, so I know I had to make a move.
Right.
And I went down there and spoke up on it, let them know that this case is far from over. Mm-hmm. The chief of police texted me because he knew I was coming in town. I said, I can't talk to you right now.
Right.
Because I have an open door policy with him, but right now, you're my enemy.
Yes.
we need to handle this situation.
Yes.
So went up there, kind of exposed the corruption. Not just that particular incident. There's been several incidents.
Yeah. I even looked at the newspaper articles that you put on there, and they knew you were, and they even said the activist from Atlanta is coming. It's like, oh shit. It's like, I mean, even the papers were like, they were nervous that you were going to be on the scene.
Right. Well, my father was a major icon there.
Okay.
When he did the Martin Luther King speech, they did it live on TV.
Oh, wow.
So I kind of, I knew it was because of him, but they know that we all about our business.
Yeah.
And so I had to go up there to address that. And then also the situation in Texas. You familiar with where we made CNN where a 4-year-old child
4-year-old.
has
I saw
long
that
hair.
too. that was my next one I was going to get
Right,
to you about.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Yep,
Where
that's crazy.
The principal told him for him to continue to go to this school, you got to put on a dress.
Yeah, because he was mocking him for his hair.
Correct.
And even I read further about puffballs. They said, well, white people can't do their hair in puffballs, so you can't do puffballs. And if it went in front of their face, they were getting something because it said it obstructed their view. Right, I was like, are you kidding me?
But you know what? There's a lot going on. You better stay woke.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I always tell people, get involved, do something.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna knock at
Oh
your
yeah,
door.
absolutely. And I can relate so much because like my children, you know, I've got 5 kids, and you know, I'm Italian, but when I was married, my husband was black, and so my kids are black and Italian. Okay. So they're light skinned, and you know, my son got pulled over one time too, and when we come back, I'm gonna tell you what happened right here in Marietta as well when I was living in Marietta.
I
Man.
know about them.
Oh, and then I got a son named Denzel too. On top of that, so yeah, we come on back, y'all. We're gonna take a break. Join us back on Rhonda's Room, Power 108.9. We are with Gerald Emerson Rose and Noki. We will be right back, y'all.
You know, we got a case in Marietta too. You remember? Y'all see the IHOP situation? When the guy went into the IHOP.
Yes.
Yeah. So I could touch on that. I met with the DA about that as well.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool.
And of course, I want you to kind of get him into the show.
Okay. All right. Let's see. How long ago was that?
2010.
Okay.
And he also does mentoring because sometimes we get calls from single moms.
Okay.
That child might be out of
I'm sorry because I don't know anything about you. I didn't know, so I wasn't prepared.
No, fine. That's fine.
That's fine. Okay. So you do mentorship and what else you do?
And also, he knows Black history quite well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm, you know, pretty much, you know, open to a lot of different areas. I write poetry. I'm a heating academic technician by trade. You know, I fix cars.
Okay.
You know, I mean, I do all kinds of different things, but you know, I just don't just, you know, do the activist thing, but I go to work every day.
Very cool. I don't know what he whispered. He whispered something. I don't know, Michael.
What's going on Facebook? As you can see, what's up, New Order family?
See, now I don't see the. I can't see
I love you all, man.
Comments because it's just shared on.
About the issue in Toledo, Ohio, that it's not going away.
Let's see.
Also, Tatum, Texas. As you can see, what's going on? My boy Noki,
Right.
back there, talking about issues. We'll talk about Chicago, Illinois.
Get it all
different things
queued up.
going on. So it's not I, but we. We're live at 108.9 Power Radio, right across the street from the Braves Stadium. We're moving up, Note. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
There you go. Say something, bro.
Yeah, what's up, Facebook? New Order.
The fam right there, boy. Family, what's going on? Anna, John, Drummond. We on a little break right now. Of course, I had to give y'all a shout out as well. Nice little studio in here. That's another partnership came on board. What's up, Rico? Rico work out of Anniston, Alabama. What's going on, political advisor?
I wonder if it's still sharing live because it keeps kicking me out. All right, so.
Anna, Secretary of Education.
Crap,
Anna
I don't
said,
know
what's
if I'm
going
still.
on? Anna told me to tell you hi.
Hey,
All right,
how
let
you
me
doing,
go. All right, wait, I'm having issues here. I'm having an issue. I don't know if I'm still shared to the page or not.
Yeah, once you share it,
Okay, because my Facebook died, so is it still going on my page?
What I can do is,
Yeah, I'm sharing. Okay, because.
we on a quick break right now. Again, we're live at 108.9 Power
Okay, yeah, it is
Radio.
still live. Okay, cool.
Interview.
All right.
Talking about
Yeah,
the issues
it's still
going
live.
on.
Good. Yes. All right.
Yet our best trained, best educated, best equipped, best prepared troops refuse to fight. Matter of fact, it's safe to say that they would rather switch than fight.
Welcome back. We are coming back live with Gerald Emerson Rose and his staff member Noki. And we've been talking about some issues going on in the area. And you wanted to touch on one more aspect before, and we'll bring Noki back in as far as what he does and stuff like that. You were telling me something about Marietta. What that you were, yeah.
I don't get busted.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Yeah. Yeah, and I used to live in Marietta, and I had said, I have 2 sons, and they're light skinned, okay, and
right.
And they were driving, and my son was driving a car that looked like a dope boy car, and he literally was just turning around, but he was with a friend, and his friend had dreads, and they pulled him out, and they ripped him out of the car, smashed him down on the hood and stuff like that, and didn't tell him why they were pulling him over, and they just simply made a wrong turn, and they assumed that he was dealing drugs and stuff. And I remember what that did to my son. Right. And he's like, Mom, I never thought I'd have to deal with that, you know? Right. And then Denzel, my youngest son, he does his hair in braids all the time. So your thing about, the hair especially, that was so profound because my son expresses himself through his hair. Right. And he's, again, another light-skinned brother, but he's got his braids and all this stuff. And people look at him like, okay, wait, what are you? And so, yeah, it's not just, one area. It's amazing how you get stereotyped. Right. I mean, just by who you're with, what you're driving, how your hair is. It's like, really? Right. Are we not past that yet, Gerald?
Well,
are we really still?
First of all,
that far back?
Right. We went from the back to the bus to the front of the bus, but we need to start owning the buses. As entrepreneurs.
There you go.
And things like that. So when we talk about Cobb County, I remember when I first moved down here, the late James Orange and Hosea Williams and Joseph Larry said, Rose, we've been doing this for a while, but when you're talking about Cobb County, it's a whole different world. So that's why I wanted to be in Cobb County. I led the first march in Cobb County. Really? Yes, from the police department to downtown of Marietta.
Okay.
I'm very
When was that?
We're talking about 2002.
Okay.
I didn't just wake up and do this. I might look young, but, don't let the young face fool you. But, I mean, Cobb County knows New Order. But once we went national and explained, that this is not just a local issue. Right. People need help. Right. Are we perfect? No. Do I make mistakes? Yes. But at the same time, I hate when people criticize you when you ain't doing nothing. Right. So my dad always told me, when people talking about you, you must be doing something. Exactly. When they ain't saying nothing, you ain't doing nothing. So obviously we're doing ruffling something. The feathers. Inbox messages I get sometime. I remember that I helped lead the first MLK parade in Rockdale County. Now we ain't talking about Auburn Avenue. Right. I received a message. Somebody looked just dark as me. Why are you trying to do this here? So it happens. Right. We're not going nowhere. That's why I'm saying it's not I, it's we. Yeah. And like I said, once we turn it over to Noki, explain on why it's important that we all must work together as far as unity. Got it. We're talking about entrepreneur. I'm all about rallying protests, but we're not affecting them in the pocket. Right. I'm not just going to
because they're not going to listen to you. Correct. And at the top of everything, it's all about the dollars. It's all about the dollars. And you get in their pockets, then you're going to get their attention.
That's right. That's where we need the loans to because absolutely. That's where we're more effective.
Yeah, and be more business owners and take, do something different than what they expect. Okay. Right. So Noki. All right. So I learned a little bit more about you on the break. And so Gerald was saying that you mentor. You were telling me that you do poetry. You do a whole bunch of other stuff. So what is your strength right now that is the most? What is the most important thing that you're doing right now that you want everybody to know about?
Well, the most important thing to me is trying to connect with the younger generation. Okay. Those who are getting caught up in the drugs, right, and the violence. What I call it is the never-ending game. See, the game didn't start with me, right, and it ain't gonna end with me, right. So it's the never-ending game, right. And the book that I'm, writing on right now is called The Never-Ending Game. Okay. Along with my poetry. Okay. But I wanted to explain to, the readers, how I started, how I grew up becoming a part of the street environment and, getting caught up in the culture of crime and corruption And coming from Chicago, if you see the news, you'll be able to witness the heartfelt, violence of kids being murdered almost daily.
Right.
I'm not being dramatic.
Right.
No,
you're not. You're not.
This is a known fact.
Yeah.
And one of the main reasons about corruption, they selling the guns, to the kids because, it make money. Mm-hmm. It's almost like a drug, like when they were selling crack cocaine.
Yeah, yeah.
So the kids buying the guns and they getting a false sense of power, and they want to kill their enemy.
Right.
They don't want to make peace with their enemies because this is what the culture is being teaching them, and that's what I mean about the game. So I want to really try to change the mentality.
Okay.
Or at least open up the mind so they can elaborate on it.
Okay. Yeah, we definitely have to keep in touch because I do a lot of youth initiative things. Like I'm connected with a lot of people that are very active in the community, especially with youth and going into the cities and people like even pastors going into the prisons, going into juveniles and homes and stuff like that. So yeah, you and I are definitely gonna have to keep.
Can I touch on that? And also what we do monthly visits to the Atlanta Mission, Georgia Works, the Evolution Center. So we very, very busy.
That's awesome. And tell them the name of your organization.
It's called New Order National Human Rights Organization.
And you've got several chapters.
Correct. Well, contact people.
Well, contacts. And you set up
behind
new
the scene,
things.
when we knock at your door, they be like, where they come from?
Right. Yep.
And we're going to continue to do that.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
Because you know what? We only live once. Don't just be no dead rock just laying around.
That's
true. We need everybody to get involved because you see what's going on.
Oh, absolutely. You got to speak up. You have to speak up. You can't be afraid to speak up. Right. Nope, you got to speak up, even when, it's scary and stuff like that. And even when there's a threat of something. But I'm saying in the times, even when the times seem to be scary and it seems like, you would lose something by speaking up. That's when you need to speak up the most,
And one last
and not
thing,
be quiet.
We're also trying to get a street renamed Barack Obama. In
That's
Valdosta, Georgia,
awesome.
me and my dad. And you talking about when people came out from all colors to kind of criticize.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah. So we doing some major things.
All right. Well, we're definitely have to follow up and make sure. I want to find out when that happens. So that is awesome. Now, how can people get in touch with you?
You can call New Order at 1-800-346-5138, or you can visit our website at www.nonhro.org, or send us an email at n1992order@yahoo.com. Okay. No one's going to save our children for us but us.
That's right. Well, thank you so much. That was Gerald Emerson Rose and Noki, and we will be back in a few minutes, and we will end with Ty Norris and My Radio Husband, and you're going to find out the story about that. And Michael is he's the culprit. So, we're going to throw him straight under the bus when we come back. This is Rhonda's Room on Power 108.9.
We're going to end this live Facebook. I want to give a shout out to my producer, maybe future producer. I'm just joking. I like him, man. He keeps it real. Also Rhonda, and also my man Noki, and also got a connection, man. Oh, I got to get your information. You talking about Queen Latifah and all these connections. You ain't going nowhere, bro.
All right.
Okay, some powerful people in the studio, y'all. Nothing about networking.
Let Ty get up here.
Okay.
Where do you want to sit, Ty?
Those are some hot seats.
Yeah. you got to be grown to sit in those seats.
You got that right.
After that.
But I honor these men. Gerald, Terry, man.
Yeah.
No, really, I need that. Sincerity.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to reach out to you.
Oh yeah, they're powerful. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're doing some powerful stuff. Like seriously.
We definitely need to connect for real.
Radio duo. We can go back and forth. No problem. Yeah, everybody's getting their contact. We definitely get a picture. Both look nice.
Yeah, definitely check with you.
Yeah, but everybody, yeah. Yeah, we'll take pictures and stuff after the show's over in a few minutes in the studio and stuff. Everybody will take pictures.
Get a picture with them now.
Yeah. I mean,
they gotta leave.
Oh, okay. You got time or no? Oh, okay. Oh, well, I don't. Okay. All right. Take a picture real fast before you leave.
Yeah. For what?
Ty, you jump in there, right?
No. Oh, am I?
Okay.
Okay.
We all picture, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm the short guy. So the short guy. You want to put me in? Okay. Come on.
Real fast here. Yeah, that's fine. All right. All right, come on, real fast. Because they gotta leave, so.
Yeah, we need to. I'm looking forward to that call tomorrow.
All right.
I'm having a huge Black History Month program, so they're gonna be on. I got a guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring them all three on.
Oh, yeah.
Where am I?
All right, you guys be safe. Send me that picture. Okay. All right. Whenever you're ready, baby boy. Boy, you're younger than me, right? Yeah.
I'm 46. I'll be 47
All right. Okay.
in March.
All right. I'm 53, so yeah, you baby
we-
boy. Okay. Yes, we're neighbors. We are ready. Okay.
Like we always do at this time, I go for mine, I get to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky.
All right, we are back. We are back. I am now with my radio husband. This is Ty Norris. Welcome back.
What up, everybody?
See, this is how you do it, okay? You get two hosts together doing something great.
Just showing out.
I know, right?
Yeah,
right?
and whatnot.
All right. So we saved the best for last, the most vibrant, because we got a lot of stuff to cover in a short time, y'all.
Okay.
Okay. So everybody wants to know the story.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's your version? And I'll tell them my version.
Well, first of all, thank you, Rhonda, for inviting me to your show, beautiful
are
woman.
welcome.
But I want to honor
Thank
those
you.
guys, the men
Yes.
that came before me, Gerald and Terry. Just I'm overwhelmed. So obviously you're going to be hearing more. But
I'm sure they'll be on your show too soon.
Rhonda and I met at the station, and I
What?
think I'm honored to be called your radio husband because we're living in a time. Some of the men before me were talking about some of the issues we're facing, and one of the issues we're facing is the deconstruction of the family.
Yes.
And so, as a
Yes.
man, I think I'm honored to be a covering for you. I think we miss that. We miss that in families and in our villages. We don't have that anymore.
Yes.
Where we have our grandmothers, our grandfathers, our aunts, our uncles, where family was a safe space.
Yes.
So this radio, Power 108.9, is a family, right?
It is.
So I'm your radio husband.
Yes.
How's that?
All right. Now here's the real story, y'all. Okay, this is what had happened. Okay.
What happened?
So what happened was I came in and I was going to talk to Michael about my show, and you were doing your test run on your show, and there was nobody to talk to. So Michael told me to see. Michael is the culprit here. He told me to sit down. He did. He told me to sit down so you would have somebody to talk to. Right. And so I don't know what it was. I just got real bold, and I said, "Well, wait a minute. If I'm gonna do that, so that must mean
never."
I was. I said, if I'm gonna do that, then you must gonna be my radio husband,
right?
And so Ty said, "I accept," and I was like, "Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
My first radio proposal ever." Hey.
So and then we edged it on further, and we were just talking. I didn't know Michael was listening. Okay, I said, "Well, you better get down on one knee." Michael's over here taking pictures of us. Okay, didn't even know that was happening.
Here
and so I got the proposal. I got him down on one knee. I was like, "Oh God, okay." And then it was so funny because when I first put you out there, I started getting comments.
We got a little feedback.
Yeah, we did.
From some fans.
We got
stuff.
fans. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but the great thing is we both started at the same time. And what we agreed upon, and this is what I love, and I love that you said you're my covering because I need that.
Yeah.
Is that we're going to grow together.
Right.
So you came up with Radio Duo, and so that's why we tag each other because we're growing together. So I'm going to promote you. I got your back.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do. You got my back, and we're going to grow together. So that's how the story came about.
But what's the ironic thing today? What else happened today? Guess who else was in the building?
Who?
Somebody new.
Oh
yeah, Miss Tangi, yes, and she has a brand new show coming on too.
Y'all see her?
Say hello. Can we say what her show's gonna be? I don't know what her show's gonna be about. What is her show gonna be about? What is it?
It's called Chocolate Tangerine, and we're gonna talk about cannabis.
They can't hear you.
I can't hear you,
Chocolate
girl. Get up here and get
She's
on.
fly.
Oh, she got okay.
Yes,
You need to take the initiation shot. I got that everybody saw me right before my pastor came on. Take a shot on. I was like, oh God,
communion,
okay. There you go, communion. We were making communion. Yes, we were. So this is chocolate tangerine. Okay, so we have another guest. Okay,
awesome.
All right, so this is her. So she's listening in just like I did. So how cool is that? Awesome.
Yeah. This is awesome. And so I'm learning from you guys.
Yeah.
The best right here.
Yes.
He's got the voice. Yes.
You know what? I think our platforms, and one of the things I want to talk about is finding your voice.
Yes.
And we each have a voice, and we have something to bring to the world.
Yeah.
It is time to stop sitting on the sidelines and letting the world just go by.
Agreed.
And so come off the sideline and say, put me in, coach.
Yes.
So whatever you have to bring and offer to the
she
world.
Did. We said, all right, pull up a seat. We're going to meet you right now. Pull up the seat. We're going to put you on and get you some followers right now. Ty has got some followers, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get like Ty, okay?
Well,
his view, so you sat in on the right one, okay? Yeah, rub him. He's like...
Well, one of the things that I push and I advocate for is Atlanta people, sometimes we get a bad rap that all we do down here is turn up, right? Yeah. And in any city, you can find a little bit of turn up, but we're also down here grinding and we're working.
Yes, we are.
We're putting in the work. And so you get the results. You'll do that. So I just want to encourage everybody, even this new sister with her new show, she probably already has a following. She looks like she's into fashion and
yes, she does.
motif.
She is wearing that green. She is wearing it.
So you know what I mean? Your platforms follow you.
Yeah. And that's good. And so we'll all, help each other
support
and stuff
like
that.
Absolutely.
I mean, and that's what it's about,
So Rhonda, what are you going to be doing now? What do you see happening more for you?
Well, October's going to be something. I mean, October's going to, boy.
Yeah. Get
boy,
ready.
we can't even talk about that yet. So, we got a lot of stuff because I go weekly in October.
So we also shared. They were both certified life coach.
I go weekly. So
you're a life coach. You went through John Maxwell.
I am more than a life coach.
Okay,
sweetheart.
Tell us. Then tell the people.
They want resume real quick.
I'm a life coach. Yes, but no. Okay. So real fast about me, and very good because I have to create my voice too.
Yeah.
Okay, so, all right. I am 53.
Okay.
Most people don't believe that, but I have 3 separate bachelor degrees.
Okay.
They're all in psychology, addiction recovery, crisis intervention and counseling, and Christian counseling as well. And I just finished my master's degree in interdisciplinary, a dual master's degree in advanced psychology and crisis counseling as well. So I have that. So I am on the therapist track. I own my own business, Total Breakthrough Center.
Okay.
And I do a combination of court-ordered classes, like I'm a family violence and intervention facilitator because I came from domestic violence. Mm-hmm. You need to have me on your show, Ty. I gotta tell my story.
So
okay,
note taken.
So, right. Note, husband, honeydew. Here comes a honeydew list. Honeydew, this is what I need you to do, honey. You need to have me on your show because it's your first honeydew list.
Okay, I'll go on there saying December.
Yes.
We'll do a family special.
Well, October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, so you're gonna want to do it in October.
I'll try to. We gotta move some things around.
Yeah, okay. You gotta make room for your number one. Okay,
no pressure.
You gotta make room for your number one.
You know we got sponsors that we got.
Okay. I gotta get some sponsors,
right?
y'all. But anyway, but I do the family violence. I do anger management, and I do empowerment speaking. And I did just get certified. I'm an international speaker for John Maxwell as well. International speaker, coach, trainer, and teacher.
Yes.
So got a lot going on, y'all. So I'm using this platform to promote others, to build my to build up my platform as well, because I'm going to leave corporate full time and do this, my thing full time. So
out of your mouth,
yes,
you speak it. I love it.
Speak it forth. Yes, I will. So that is the plan. So now back to you, husband.
Okay.
Now you go. Okay, see, we got 2 hosts here. Okay, I'm supposed to lead right now, but I gotta follow.
I know what you're getting ready to ask me though.
Here, okay. He knows. See, okay, so we got this thing going. Okay, so what am I gonna ask you?
You're gonna ask me why did I write my book?
God, you're right. Okay. All right, see? That's why he's my covering, y'all, okay? So, all right. Go ahead. Why did you write your book, and what is it called?
Very quickly, my book is called The Business of Overcoming, and I went through 3 major life crises. And I was living in Chicago, actually, 43rd and Calumet by the Green Line.
Right.
South side, sorry.
Yeah.
But yes, and so anyway, I got laid off from my job, and that became the catalyst for my mantra that I'm an overcomer in every area of my life.
Right.
So no longer, I said, never again will I put my fate in the hands of an organization, even a church, organization, my job, that I'm the captain of my ship.
Yes,
Do you hear me? And so I decide with that line in Pretty Woman when she was in training the new girls.
I say who,
and I say when, and I say how much.
Yes.
So I say who, I say when, and I say how much.
There you go.
And when you carry that level of confidence, that's what will manifest in your life. So my book is an easy read. It's called The Business of Overcoming. I've been promoting it. God has blessed it all week. I'm looking for either that one to modify it, like Terry was talking about. What's it called when you modify it? Edition, revised edition.
The new edition, because I'm revising mine too.
Yeah.
So,
but I'm also working on 2 other books, and one is kind of controversial. So I'm going to get the title trademark first, because I know that once I put it out there, those going to make T-shirts, and you will not.
All right. They're going to take your...
Did I say how much? I say how much.
Yeah,
you're going to run my coins this way.
Right.
And that's why Jay-Z and Beyonce trademarked their baby name, because y'all wasn't finna take Blue Ivy T-shirts and lunch boxes and baby dolls. So, yeah.
All right. Well, all right. We will be back in a moment. Oh, we're not being... Oh. Dang it. See, it goes so fast, Goodness. All right. Well, how can everybody reach you, Ty?
Well, listen, I'm on social media. I'm at 5,000 followers. You need to create an Instagram account.
5,000?
Go to Ty Norris, Tynorz on Instagram, and follow me. Also, go out to Amazon and get my book.
Yes. Lifestyle steward.
That's me.
Motivational speaker, author, fashion everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a classic man.
Tangi, how can they reach you as well? We got to introduce the new girl. We got to get her some people. How can they introduce you?
Y'all. So the very first episode airs October 10th. It's called Chocolate
right.
Tangerine. Power 108.9. I'm so excited.
October 10th.
Yes. And so we will cover everything about cannabis, culture, and commerce. So please come back.
All right. And thank you guys. Now I will finish. I'll just say one word here. I saw a quote, and this stayed with me. It said, when you become fearless, your life becomes limitless. I thought of you, Ty, because limitless living. So thank you, everybody, for joining us this evening. Like, share. I am Rhonda T and ATL. This is Rhonda's Room on Power 108.9. We will see you in October.